Hi guys, welcome to another episode of understanding how the this keyword works. So today we're going to understand why the this keyword works differently in arrow functions. Um, so from our previous example where we talked about the this keyword is that's the this keyword's value depends on how it is called when used in regular functions. So the reason for the difference in arrow functions is because the arrow functions have lexical scoping for the this keyword. What do we mean by lexical scoping? It means that the arrow function looks up the value of the this from their enclosing scope. So by closing scope, I mean the place where they are defined. So rather than define a new this at their own level, um, they look up the this keyword outside their enclosing scope, and this feature is very awesome because it makes arrow functions especially useful in callbacks such as in set timeout, event handlers, or promise functions where you often need to maintain access to the parent's object's this value. um, we can demonstrate this by understanding how arrow functions work in event handlers. Um, although although we can showcase this, let's just showcase this with a normal arrow function example, right? So that it will be easier for us to follow instead of us to go directly to showing it in event handlers. So what we are going to do here is change this regular function to an arrow function. How do we do this? All we need to do is take away the function keyword and create an arrow like this, and here we are. We don't need the self anymore. We can also reference the this and it still works. As you can see here, it still returns hi, my name is Alice. We don't need this self anymore. So why is this happening this way? So in this case, arrow functions um, or arrow function does not create its own this at its um, own definition or where it is defined. Instead, it uses the this value from the greet method, which refers to the person object. So this dot name correctly logs Alice here. So uh, I'm going to go further by showing another example of how it is handled in event handlers. So we are going to comment this out and work with a button element. So we can define button cons button document.query selector button. We can come over here and say button dot add event listener. We're going to listen for the click event, and we are going to define the function using an arrow function and do console.log this and see what it returns. Okay, so as you can see here, we have an error. So that's because it's trying to check for a button that is commented out in the example.html file. So all we have to do to remove this error is remove the comment, and here we go. The error has been removed. So how do we uh, show if the or how do we read the value of this value here? All we have to do is click the button. Once we click it, yeah, as you can see here, we are getting back the window object. So why is this? Why is this happening this way? Why is the this keyword not returning um, the button element? Because in our previous episodes, we talked about how when we add an event listener to an HTML element like button, it will reference the button element. So why is it referencing the window object? The reason is because this inside the arrow function refers to this value in the surrounding scope, likely the window object or undefined in strict mode. So unlike regular event handlers, arrow functions does not bind the this value to the element that triggered the event. In this case, the button that we define here. So all we can do here to make sure that the this keyword correctly references the button element, we will have to change the event handler to a regular function. We can do this by taking away the arrow here and type in the function keyword, right? In this case, this correctly refers to the button element. So when we click this, you can see here that the value of the this is now the button element. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. The next episode maybe would go deep down at or what are the best practices of using the arrow function or using arrow functions. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and please do subscribe.